Tyler Robinson just flipped the entire Charlie Kirk assassination case on its head. The 22-year-old sits locked in a Utah jail, refusing to answer a single question from federal investigators about why he went after one of the nation's most influential conservative figures. But here's the catch. The FBI already has him on tape confessing, and Robinson doesn't even know it. What I'm about to expose about his arrogant silence, his double life, and the damning evidence stacking against him will blow your mind. From the start, this case felt unreal. Imagine this: Robinson acting tough in front of federal agents, refusing to talk. Yet behind closed doors, leaked family testimony reveals he was bragging about taking down Charlie Kirk like it was nothing. That's why law enforcement is stunned, and what comes next will shock you even more.
Who was Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old Southwest Utah resident suspected of killing Charlie Kirk? Officials said bullets found with the alleged rifle used had messages written on them.
Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this?" ? Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist!" ! Catch! ! Up arrow symbol, right arrow and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow," and a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Those messages appear to be part anti-fascist, part internet meme culture.
This case breaks down in 3 parts. First, Robinson's own family betrayed him, handing him over after he confessed. Second, the FBI gathered evidence so airtight it seals his fate, from witness testimony to bullet casings etched with disturbing phrases. Third, we'll expose why a top student with a perfect GPA gave it all up for political violence. His arrogance and the looming death penalty charges reveal the darker side of radicalization. But to grasp the weight of this tragedy, you have to understand Charlie Kirk. His assassination didn't just shake America, it triggered global reaction. Only 31, Kirk founded Turning Point USA, building hundreds of college chapters and shaping the future of conservatism. His influence was so strong that Vice President J.D. Vance admitted Trump's administration owed much of its success to Charlie's ability to mobilize and inspire young conservatives.
Stuff happens, and for 33 hours, I was praying that if this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us.
Charlie Kirk built his reputation on fiery, prove-me-wrong debates, where he took on students in raw, unfiltered political battles. That night at Utah Valley University, he was in his element, answering hard questions without flinching. Then came the one that sealed his fate. A student asked about transgender mass shooters. Kirk gave a blunt answer: too many. Seconds later, from 200 yards away, a bullet tore into his neck, killing him instantly. But what truly stunned me was who pulled the trigger. Tyler Robinson wasn't a kid from chaos. He was the perfect success story that went off the rails. He scored 34 on his ACT, ranking among the top 1% of students in the entire country. With a 4.0 GPA, he earned a full presidential scholarship to Utah State University. His mother even recorded the exact moment he got the news, her voice full of pride. Yet despite that privilege, growing up in a $600,000 home with hunting trophies on the walls, Robinson walked away after just 1 semester. Everyone who knew him described the same person: intelligent, polite, respectful, a model student. Which is why his turn into a killer is so disturbing. A criminologist reviewing the case said Robinson fit the classic path of isolation and radicalization. But the strongest evidence came from his own voice. Utah Governor Spencer Cox revealed FBI files showing Robinson spoke about Charlie Kirk during a family dinner just before September 10th. His relatives said he lashed out about Kirk's visit to Utah Valley University, calling him a man spreading hate. That dinner talk is now key proof of intent. But here's the chilling twist. The same family who listened later gave him up. After the shooting, the FBI announced a massive manhunt with $100,000 reward. Within 33 hours, more than 11,000 tips flooded in. And then the breakthrough. Robinson's father saw the photos, looked again, and realized the suspect was his own son.
The school with this Tyler Robinson kid, I'll show y'all. That's him right there, Tyler Robinson. I'm not trying to like clout chase, make this about me, but I'm not gonna say I knew this kid really well. I didn't know him very well at all, but I definitely saw him for like 3 straight years in high school. And the best way I could describe him is just like a Reddit kid. I don't know, I feel like if you were in high school around that same time, and even probably now, like 2018, and then like, you know, those kinds of kids, but that's exactly what he was. All I'm gonna say is this is the kind of shit that happens when you spend way too much time online, and all of a sudden your beliefs are all the way this way or all the way this way, and you do some dramatic shit to please these people that are not your friends. This internet shit is seriously...
Imagine being that father, staring at his own child and realizing the truth. 2 law enforcement sources say he confronted Tyler Robinson, and Robinson confessed to plotting against Charlie Kirk. What came next revealed his warped state of mind. When told to surrender, Robinson replied he'd rather die than face justice. His family had no choice but to call their youth pastor, who contacted U.S. Marshals to arrange the handover. Agents found him at home, wearing the same clothes caught in FBI surveillance. The evidence pile was chilling. A rifle hidden in a towel, bullet casings marked with political phrases like, "Hey fascists catch," and "Bella Ciao." Others showed immaturity, with crude jokes. Criminal justice expert Jillian Snyder noted this lack of consistency exposed his youth. Even worse, the FBI gained texts from Robinson's transgender roommate, showing rifle discussions on Discord. Fox News reported those communications sealed him as the shooter.
Job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my fucking job. I was just fired from my fucking job. Now I have nothing but this. I have nothing but this website. I have nothing anymore.
According to investigators, Robinson bragged in messages about dropping the weapon and wrapping it in a towel. The FBI later confirmed that detail at the crime scene, but his arrogance exposed him. Expert Jillian Snyder noted how Robinson planned his attack with precision, even finding a sniper spot 200 yards away, yet left his DNA on a stair railing at the university. Despite admitting everything to his family, Robinson has refused to cooperate with federal agents. Reports confirm he stays silent, giving no motive. Snyder explained his lawyers likely told him not to talk, but investigators don't need his words. They already have proof: his family's testimony, his roommate's texts, his DNA, surveillance footage, and Discord chats. Robinson believed silence made him untouchable. Instead, it makes him look reckless. Now, with charges looming, President Trump has already called for the ultimate punishment.
Didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
Photos from his mother's now deleted Facebook show a family apparently enjoying time together. There's also an apparent Halloween photo from 2017 with Robinson in a Donald Trump costume.
Authorities say Robinson is almost certain to face pre-trial detention. Attorney General Pam Bondi and the DOJ may add federal charges on top of state charges, meaning he could face multiple death penalty trials. But the bigger story is how this tragedy is reshaping politics. Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, broke her silence in a powerful statement, saying his movement is only stronger now. Ben Shapiro echoed the same, vowing to carry Kirk's work forward with what he called the blood-stained microphone. Across the country, college students are holding emotional tributes, proving Kirk's influence on young conservatives. His assassination has sparked international unrest, too. In the UK, anti-immigration protests broke out, tied to his death. Even Utah Governor Spencer Cox admitted he prayed it wouldn't be one of us, showing how shaken leaders are. The outrage is raw. One man mocking Kirk's death was tossed into the water by furious crowds, a symbol of America's grief.
Every day, he was such a good man. He still is a good man. He was the perfect father. He was the perfect husband. Charlie always believed that God's design for marriage and the family was absolutely amazing, and it is. It is, and it was the greatest joy of his life. And over, he would tell all these young people to come and find their future spouse, become wives and husbands and parents. And the reason why is because he wanted you all to experience what he had and still has.
Tyler Robinson thought he could carry out the perfect political hit, but his arrogance betrayed him. He had the brains to win scholarships and plan an attack, yet he left DNA on railings and exposed himself online. He confessed to family, but clammed up in front of federal agents. That contradiction is terrifying. A gifted student turning into a political assassin. His silence isn't strength, it's proof of a warped mindset. And prosecutors don't need his words. They already have everything: his family's testimony, his roommate's help, DNA evidence, surveillance footage, Discord conversations, and those disturbing bullet casings. Robinson believes his silence makes him untouchable, but it only gives the government more time to lock in a death penalty case. What's your take on Robinson's downfall? How does someone with so much promise throw it all away in the name of violence? Share your thoughts below.